Welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris and this is my role with Big Jon Wellstead from Phoenix MMA Southampton, the black belt and co-owner there. As you can see, he straight away pulled guard. That's because I'm massive with them big arms I've got, so he didn't want to mess with me. Trying to go for the knee cut pass, can't get it, so I opt for a long step, trying to control the head as I do and getting him flat on his back. I feel as if he let me get this, by the way, but let's not discuss that. Let's just pretend I'm doing well. I start coming up to north-south and controlling the far side arm and isolating it and getting that nice Kimura grip, nice and strong. I started to think I could get a Tarako Plata, but because he wasn't on his side, Jon could easily just roll me over using the momentum and get me on my back. Jon starts attacking a straight footlock in a moment when he starts, because he's got my leg there. But as he does, I come up with him, peel off the foot on the hip, and then go for my own leg attack. That's right, I go for a knee bar, but I'm dreadful at them, and Jon just easily defends, because I'm rubbish at knee bars. I keep my frames in on the inside position using my right arm and right leg, and then using the outside leg, I'm going to swing it over Jon's head and go for an armbar, but Jon knows it's coming, gives me the fingers, we have a little laugh, and then he controls that inside foot, inside leg. I do, however, keep a frame inside, which allows me to spin back round and we're in open guard. Jon then starts attacking a stack pass, which I correctly defend by turtling, but then I don't do much here. I'm not very active, which means Jon has opportunities to start attacking and doing his own game. I do try and scoot back out before he can take the back and get my back on the floor, and here we are in lovely side control, everyone's favourite. You can tell it's good pressure as well, because the vein on my forehead is almost popping out. He starts spider walking that far arm up, but I get my knee inside again and try and keep frames in. Jon just pins the leg though, and then he starts attacking his favourite, wrist locks, and then they are terrifying. I can tell you, I can attest, it's not fun. We did have a good laugh. Well, I mean, Jon laughed about it. I kind of had a little cry as he tried to wrist lock me. Oh my god, that was so many times in such a quick succession. 30 seconds, there was probably 10 wrist lock attempts there, and he's being very polite. Leaving the elbow out, Jon manages to spider walk up. The arm controls it and then uses his head to keep it pinned to my head. Then it starts attacking more wrist locks. Ooh, great. He steps over and then he gets the tap with the arm triangle. We reset and then I think we start with kind of open butterfly. Yep. So I'm going to start attacking the sweep on the far side. So trying to isolate Jon's posting hand, which would be his left, and then fall to my right side and sweep him over. I don't seem to get it because Jon bases quite well, so I opt for full butterfly. Feel as if he's going to attack it anyways, then go to half guard. Jon did just show me this sweep, by the way, which is why I keep attempting it. But he didn't actually show me there's the counter to this sweep, which is just sprawling out on the legs, not allowing me to actually use them as frames or in any effective way. From this position, I'm going to try and isolate this arm we can see here using the shoulder crunch, but I'm not actually on the shoulder, which is why I can't isolate it. Trying to swing the leg over, it didn't really work. And then because of Jon trying to do a stack pass, I think he starts letting me try and get the triangle. Bless him, how kind. And I start setting up. So I go for a high diamond, I cut my angle, and then I start locking up the triangle. Jon defends by tucking his arm underneath to create the space, so I go for the TP choke, but as I go for this, he just drives his head into my head. It was super uncomfortable. Jon sneaks both arms back inside. He's going to step his left arm over my head and then start going for it. I believe it looks like a Sao Paulo pass. Either way, not fun. Super, super uncomfortable. Once again, everything that Jon did felt very uncomfortable and it gave him the opportunity to pass because I just didn't want to be in that position anymore. He then went back to wrist locking the absolute shit out of me from this position. There's one. There's another. Honestly, it's literally everywhere. Just as a warning if you ever do roll with Jon. Because he doesn't have his hooks in, I try and flip out over the back, but I don't really get enough momentum and Jon kind of controls the position as I do. He starts isolating the arm once again for the head and arm triangle. But I try and defend by basically pendulating my legs, you can see briefly here, and then turning down and going away. But Jon actually just counters that with the rear naked choke. We get ready to go once again, and this time I'm ready. I'm ready to show Jon my true power. I was only showing him 80%, or maybe like, I don't know, a small 50, but then naturally the bell goes and I just lie on top of Jon. And there you go, that was my roll with BJJ Black Belt Big Jon Wellstead. Thank you once again to Joe and Jon from Phoenix MMA Southampton for having me over the weekend. Absolute legends, and I love them. If you didn't know already, we have their gym spotlight next week, and as well as that, they have Enyo Grappling, an all-female grappling event, which is going to happen on the 20th of August. Get your tickets, there's links in the description below, and it's going to be a great weekend, and I'll hopefully see you all there. Thank you very much for watching the video, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and tell me how pretty I look in that no-gi uniform. I look great, don't lie. Either way, you've all been wonderful, have yourself a wonderful day, and I will catch you all next time. Cheers!